Hello everyone, this is Daphne Tet. Welcome to Danganronpa with Hifumi. They're playing some very loud music out there and I don't know why. We're gonna get the video started anyway. So if I'm correct, we should be starting chapter 2 today. Right now I'd just say, ah. I guess this is the part where I flop into bed. Just stare at everything out. It's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. Like who said? Who said what? Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay, no need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. And also, looking at a corpse. Sorry I'm late. Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me! You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to get you and drag your ass back here.
Sorry?
So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like you said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
Dude, don't say it like that.
Jeez.
My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing
Never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there knowing what's happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, said that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto? Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
You got it.
So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better?
Huh?
We were already working together and yet someone is still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. I personally...
Are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we have ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. They're doing something extremely sinister. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopaths. Contrary to popular belief, we are not in Saw! In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
What?
No, what? I don't
can't
want to
take
live. It means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean? I've already killed one. Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, not Sayaka. It's the dumb bear. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would happen to us if you'd refused. They would have killed us, and then killed us again. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. It's said directed at the mastermind. Now get to bed, you morons. I'm tired of your conspiracies to, get out and defy me. Imagine if every nighttime announcement was different.
This is a school announcement. As such, it is officially soon the doors to the dining hall will... Oh.
And you'll all be locked in.
It was totally painfully obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did.
Feel the guilt!
See you, don't see you. Now pay attention and remember this well.
It was your fault.
The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be well aware of your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone.
Wow, he's a real bitch. Just left because they were about to lock us in the dining hall. And so the day drew to a close. Tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Chapter 2, Boy's Life of Despair. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? I can hardly wait. We were all practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it. What he began, we don't know.
Okay, lift your arms up and down.
Monokuma calisthenics! Aoi just does not care. Most people don't care. Taka always cares.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
See, he gets it. Doesn't this just feel great being stuck in slide like this? You gotta make sure to stay healthy. You're the one keeping us stuck inside, you stupid bitch. Don't sweat the small stuff, that's my motto. Oh, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for? So why did you call us here? It certainly wasn't just to make us exercise. Tell me or I'll punch you. That's what this pose is saying. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise? If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. It doesn't matter, just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Hey,
Of course not. You think I had that kind of free time in my hands? Okay, so then just get to the fucking point already. I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
What the heck?
A new fantastic point of view?
you
No one to
guys.
tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only dreaming. Besides, I know how your kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated. So go ahead, look around all you want, enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. And trust me, you will explode. Man, I fucking hate that bear.
You hear me?
Okay then, let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall and we'll share what we found.
You're basically a one-trick pony, I know that.
More like a staple food source. Now let's get moving.
Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. I'll say this about Taka, he's nothing if not a great leader. I'm gonna leave. So yeah, hello Taka.
Makoto, look! The gate blocking the stairs is gone. It would seem a path to the second floor is opened up.
Hear me?
But it's also of utmost importance to double check the areas we already know about, just in case.
Without a doubt.
Aren't I so clever to think of that? I really impress myself sometimes.
You understand?
Well, I'll leave the school to you.
I'm gonna go upstairs. The gate that was blocking the stairs has been opened. Is this what Monokuma meant by a new world? If so, what's up there? Girls' party! Oh, Makoto! Hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool! There's a pool here! A pool! Pool, pool, pool! You don't have to keep repeating it, I got it. And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual. Talk to Chihiro. Hey Chihiro, have you checked out the pool yet? No. I don't like wearing swimsuits. Yeah, you do seem like the type who might not be into that thing. But still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger. You want to get stronger? I have to say that's kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
But I'm not even brave enough to step foot into the locker room. Isn't it set foot? I think that's a mistake people make. And Celeste, I'm saying my own name. The second floor has opened up, the living area has grown, and a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit things have been made much more comfortable for us.
Do you understand?
If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad. Celeste, we're talking about people dying here. Now I'm gonna check out the stuff. I'm gonna check out this. Is that a real gun? No, it's a fake. Of course it's a real gun. It's not like we're at war here. Why would we need something like that? Check the pool. There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf. Nice. Anything? Is the lifesaver thingy? Looks like one of those lifesaver flotation donuts. Nice. Check the... Is there something behind you here? Oh, this little keypad. Is this some kind of card reader? I wonder what it's for. Behind this door is the locker room?
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess you need your handbooks to get into the locker rooms. Really? Hello, bitches! If you want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line. But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. Oh, look at that thing! See, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right?
Just a second.
I bet it really hurt to get shot by that thing. So hurt that you die. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a good girl's handbook and that would get him into the girl's locker room, would it not? Well, that never even occurred to me to think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, then how's this sound? Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There, so now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain is 100% cotton. I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place. After all, they'd be likely held responsible for any things that person might do using the handbook. All I care about is protecting the whole image of the school itself. I don't care what happens in your private dorms, like force it by cunning, do whatever you want.
Just the worst.
I hate you so much.
See ya later.
Okay, so then the new regulation is now in place. See ya! Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up.
You got it.
Celeste, Chihiro, you wanna come with me?
As for me,
See, there's nothing I hate more than getting water on my face. I'm sorry, I'll pass this time. But how come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. I'm pretty sure that only applies to you, Ultimate Swimmer Girl. Should we check the girls' room? The girls' locker room card reader. I'm listed as male in my e-handbook. I'm assigned male at e-handbook, so I can't open this door. The door to the girls' locker room. I have no way of unlocking it, so I couldn't go in if I wanted to. Anything over here? I think I've gotten everything. I am now Celeste. Leave the area? Yeah. Stop Butterfly. The baby is sleepy. Please be quiet. Hello, Sakura. This must be what he meant by a new world. It's just another floor to the building. You shouldn't get us so worked up about it. I should probably take a really close look around. At the clock, the camera, and the socket. I know it's pointless, but I can't stop looking at the clock. Even if the time is wrong, I wouldn't have any way of knowing. I really don't like that. Kind of like casinos where they don't have any clocks. Anything else in here? You got the monitor, the door. Oh, wait. There. I think these iron plates. Guess I shouldn't be surprised, but on the second floor too, the windows have those same metal plates covering. How do you get screws that big? Noise. And I think that's just also iron plates. One last check. Okay. Goodbye. Oh, well, would you look at that? The whole gang's here. Hello, Toko. You must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko? I'm never happy. Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far. Indeed, there's a plethora of books, it's true, but the content seems lacking. How to golf? Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section? Where's young adults, for gosh sakes?
The comic books, young adult, that stuff's a waste of time. I only read big girl books. But
I see what you're right, Miss Fukala. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile.
my stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours.
Oh dear God, it's a battle of the writers. These two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. I'm gonna talk to Byakuya. Oops, I hit the books by accident. This shelf is packed tight with books, but looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. I blow it off. I make a big sneeze. Achoo! Oh man, I've got snot in all of the books. Looks like this library has been neglected for a pretty long time. Even though it's a prestigious high school, they've been pretty careless about keeping it nice. Nice. See, that was nice. Byakuya? But still, this library is most interesting. Huh? What's interesting about it?
Stop talking.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking, I wasn't even thinking about you. You pathetic little... Is it okay to talk to Hifumi now? I'm absolutely shocked! How come? They have all these books here and not one copy of any of my works!
Oh, well, yeah, why do they have comics in a library? Plus, most fanfic is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs.
You just don't get it. Not at all.
I do too get it. And with a face like yours, anyone could tell nothing you do is worthwhile.
Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author. Now hear this. Appearances mean nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius. My creations are what determine my meaning and value.
You're so full of it.
I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP?
Dude, you're not in a video game. Get over it.
Those two really worry me. At least I know Kyoko's scene, right, Kyoko? It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. How can you expect anyone to read in here? It's a computer. Looks like a laptop. Just one laptop. Not really helpful for all these students. The laptop looks pretty old and it's all covered in dust.
So...
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. I just wanted to surf the web after all this shit that's been going on. The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hope's Peak Academy. It was buried under a thick layer of dust. Must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission. What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside, you little shit. From the Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we've been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. The minor ones, We don't really care. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? And why is the movie announcer here? If I had to guess, this letter could be at least a year old. So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school to put on this full performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. Look at this fucking place! I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would be in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school and never saw anything about this.
So, in other words...
That must have all been part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone who can create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming this letter is real.
However,
If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The real reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. Why they singled us out, though? I don't know. They might just be a piece of shit. What do they mean by serious issues? It's all PR talk. They're never gonna say what actually happened. That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now? The school is closing down because of this dumb bear pointing a gun at us.
no.
If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue, on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find more details. And so in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. Shit sucks, but it's true. Wait, is she gonna teleport me there? Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how'd it go? Did anyone notice any discovery, anything interesting, new anything?
Yes, indeed.
There's a library. Every school has a library.
Okay.
And a pool, a freaking pool, and a locker rooms filled with exercise equipment.
There's not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right.
I see.
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery, because I'm so amazing.
Quiet down and
The
listen.
warehouse and the bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open.
You hear me?
And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like. Ha ha ha.
Are you okay with
Keep
this?
in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget, or else I will come and murder you.
What?
Who gives a shit? We have a goddamn pool now, or a warehouse, or whatever the fuck.
Stop fucking around.
We're still trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out.
Nanas, there is no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes. For now, we must find a way to enjoy our current situation. Let's hit the pool, shall we?
You piece of...
Whatever you say, you fucking loon. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something.
So then,
So are we done for today?
Well, yeah, I guess so. The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again, and now Hifumi has Hiro's hair. Was this the mastermind's plan? To give us hope? Just turn around and betray that hope? Yes.
Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can say I'm super good at. I might just be a mediocre average little shit. And my grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay. They're not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college where I make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm a perfectly average cardboard
you
cutout.
see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
Man.
Ding dong bing bong. Again.
Good morning, everyone. It is get ready to greet and... Oh, that's right.
Huh?
I wanted
A
to let
body
you
has
know
been
that your
discovered.
books have been updated. New regulations have been added. So please take a look and
Monokuma
enjoy
surprises
your
everyone with,
A body has been discovered.
a new rule's been added to the regulations menu. Must be referring to yesterday. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Right now I need to hurry up and head to breakfast. Next week, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you next week with more Danganronpa. Yeah.